I've been thinking a lot about how cool IndyCar liveries are. The IndyCar grid is far more colourful than, say, the F1 grid. I wanted to make a short little video on this, since in my experience there are relatively mixed opinions on this. So today we're going to have a quick look at why IndyCar liveries are awesome but confusing. So firstly, what is a livery? The term was initially coined to describe a special uniform worn by a servant or an official, however was inherited by the motorsport world to describe paint scheme. In Formula 1 there are rules in place to prevent teams from changing their liveries, with some exceptions such as Ferrari at Mugello, McLaren at Monaco or Red Bull at Turkey. This means that from race to race we don't typically see variation regarding car colours. Furthermore, teams are not allowed to run two different liveries within. One famous example of this being banned was the BAR-01 in 1999, when British American Racing attempted to run two separate liveries, one with Lucky Strike branding and one with 555 branding. The team displayed these cars on launch day, but wasn't allowed to run them at the opening round. This is where the infamous Zip car was born, with a split livery on one car. This has never been an issue in IndyCar, however, where the rules have typically been very relaxed regarding livery designs. This is largely due to teams and sponsorships. Brands often only sponsor one car. Taking Penske last season as an example, Hitachi sponsored Newgarden, Verizon sponsored Power, Menard sponsored Pagano and PPG sponsored McLaughlin, resulting in 4 different coloured cars. Despite this, the layout of each car's livery was similar, and I could personally tell that they were all teammates. A trick is to look at the font. Penske has always had a blockier font compared to other teams, for instance. Also, the driver numbers are placed next to their name in the timing tower with their fonts, so you can kind of tell that way too. Something that throws another spanner in the works is the fact that sponsors may only choose to sponsor cars for certain rounds of the season. This means that cars can have a complete livery overhaul for different races, when other brands sponsor the car. For instance, Joseph Newgarden ran a yellow and white XPEL car as well as his black and white Hitachi car in 2021. The examples don't end here by any means, as most teams feature at least one drastic livery change throughout the season. So why is this awesome? Well, the designs always look great in my opinion. I don't think I've ever seen a bad IndyCar livery. It makes the grid look super colourful and diverse, which is a good thing in my opinion. You never get bored of how a car looks. It's better than, say, Red Bull in Formula 1 having the same livery for about 12 years. Okay, I know they changed the paint to matte in 2016, but come on, get creative. Why does this get confusing? Well, new fans to the sport will be used to associating colours with drivers, so when they change their look entirely, it may take the viewer a while to understand who is who. However, like I said, there are ways to get past this, like looking at the font, number, or actual livery layout. So what are my opinions on IndyCar liveries? Well, I think it's pretty obvious at this point, but I absolutely love them. I'm generally a pretty artistic person, so seeing awesome new designs pretty commonly is great. I'm past the point of being confused too, since I've been watching long enough to understand livery changes. Anyway, that's about it from me, just a short video today. If you enjoyed, please remember to subscribe to the channel, and if you do so, I will see you all in the next video. But until then, take care, and thank you very much for watching.